The Treaty of Paris. Turkey has right to require demilitarization of the Dodecanese? The big question is, are the Turks right in insisting on the demilitarization of the islands in the Eastern Aegean? We saw about the status of the islands of the Eastern Aegean, that it is not unified but governed by three different treaties, Lausanne, Montreux, and Paris, based on which these islands can be differentiated into three subgroups. We analyzed the Treaty of Lausanne and its selective interpretation, the Montreux Convention and the militarization of Lemnos and Samothrace. In this video we will see about the Treaty of Paris and if Turkey has right to require demilitarization of the Dodecanese. The Dodecanese is a third part of the whole issue, as it was not part of Greek territory in either 1923 or 1936. The islands were occupied by Italy in 1912, during the Italian-Turkish War over Libya, which began half a year earlier, September 1911. They were recognized as Italy's possession by the Treaty of Lausanne in 1923, and were returned to Greece after World War II with the Treaty of Paris, February 10, 1947. In particular, Article 14 of this treaty stipulated that Italy cedes to Greece full sovereignty of the Dodecanese Islands, while further stating that the above islands will be demilitarized and will remain demilitarized. Turkey said at the time that it was satisfied with the return of the islands to Greece, which it saw as a valuable ally against the then aggressive tendencies of the Soviet Union. However, in the early 1970s, Ankara began to question the legality of the transfer of the Dodecanese to Greece, arguing that the Treaty of Paris did not bind it because Turkey itself was not a party to it. This claim is unfounded, because the Treaty of Paris regulated objective regimes, which have universal force in all members of the international community. Consequently, Turkey is obliged to respect the provisions of the treaty, which refer to the transfer of sovereignty of the Dodecanese to Greece, even if there was no party. Realizing the unfoundedness of its position, Ankara attempted to link the island's sovereignty to their militarization restrictions, claiming that since Greece violated paragraph 2 of Article 14 it was delegitimized from holding them. The connection that Turkey is trying to make is particularly dangerous for Greek interests, as it challenges Greek sovereignty over the Dodecanese, while at the same time trying to appear as a placeholder of regimes in which it did not participate. This attempt is again contrary to the provisions of international law, as according to the principle Pacta tertiis nec nocent nec prosunt, third-party agreements do not produce legitimate benefits for non-parties. We must also bear in mind that the demilitarization of the Dodecanese was not foreseen at the request or pressure of Turkey, which, as we have mentioned, did not participate in the peace conference, but the Soviet Union, which in the context of its Cold War strategy sought to limit Western military forces in the Eastern Mediterranean in order to limit the threat they could pose to its own forces in the region. Ignoring and misinterpreting Soviet expediency, Turkey argues that paragraph 2 of Article 14 of the Paris Treaty complements the demilitarization regime of the Eastern Aegean Islands, serving a logic of balancing the interests of Greece and Turkey in the Aegean. These allegations are hardly convincing. In the next video we will see about the UN Article 51, the Turkish threat and the right to legal defense. Don't forget to give a like, share with your friends, click subscribe and the notification bell for more war news. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video.